Good morning students. In our previous video we have completed maximum and minimum thermometer, and today in this video we are going to start our new topic, that is effect of heat. Now we will study that what does heat affects, what is the effect which is given out by heat. The very first effect is change in temperature. First effect of heat is change in temperature. It means that here it is written, when heat is supplied to a body, either that body is solid, liquid or gas, its temperature rises. It means that when we are providing heat or when we are heating any body, its temperature increases. And when this hot body gives out heat energy, it means when the heat energy is taken out, its temperature decreases. Heat energy taken out means it is cooled. जब हम हीट किसी का बढ़ाते हैं, whenever we increase the heat of any object, the temperature of that object increases. Whenever we decrease the heat from the object or whenever we remove the heat from the object, its temperature decreases. It means that with the heat energy we can either increase or decrease the temperature. This was the first effect. The second effect we will see, that change in size. Due to this heat energy, the size of an object may also change. Here it is written, when an object is heated, it is increases in size. It means that whenever any object is heated, its size gets increased, or when an object is cooled, its size gets decreased. It means that whenever any object is heated, the size also increases, the size of that object increases, and whenever any object is cooled, or means whenever any object, from any object heat is taken out, its size decreases, or you can say that it shrinks, that is it contracts, you can say also contracts. The increase in size means expand is the another term which is used for increase in size, and decrease in size, the another term is used, that is contraction. Here you can see that this line, expansion occurs on heating. It means कोई भी object फैल जाता है जब उसको हम गर्म करते हैं, and it contracts on cooling, सिकुड़ जाता है जब उसे हम ठंडा करते हैं. Now we will study about expansion. Next topic is expansion in solid. Whenever we heat some object, it starts increasing its shape, it starts expanding. Here in an example, in a diagram, you can see that here in two wooden block, these are the two wooden block, and in that wooden block one iron rod is kept. One side it is fixed tightly and another side a roller is being kept. This is the roller on which if that iron rod will start expanding, it can roll there and it can increase its size. Now it is also called thermal expansion. Whenever any object is expanding with the effect of heat, that type of expansion is known as thermal expansion. Now here in the diagram you can see a burner is kept just below that iron rod, and the burner is start burning. Now the burner is providing heat energy to that rod, and after heat energy is provided in the rod starts expanding. Since on the right hand side roller is kept, that's why you can see the rod, the size of the rod coming out from the wooden block. The size is coming out from the wooden block. You can see this much size has been came out from the block. It means that the size of the iron rod get increased. Now one thing, what would happen when this iron rod will be fixed from both side? Here in this figure it is fixed from only one side, that is from left hand side, and the other side is free to move, so that from that side it can expand. If it is fixed from both side, the shape of this iron rod will either it will go like this or it will go like this, because it will not get any space to expand. That's why it will bend, it will start bending. Now this was the expansion in solid, and in this technology, in this technique, the latest bridges over the rivers, big rivers are being made on this technique. Now what are the effect on expansion of solid? The first effect, these are the practical things and which we know also, which we have seen so many cases, but we didn't knew earlier. But now after studying this chapter, we will be aware that why these things are given. You have seen that gaps are left between rail joint. In the railway track, if you have seen the railway track, you might have seen the joint, between the joint of two railway track there is certain gap, and that gap is provided just because that during summer season, if so much heat is being given by sun, and the iron rail, the track, if it start expanding, it will, suppose this is the track, and this track, here one gap, some gap is kept here. Now if this gap is not provided, what will happen? The, it may be the bend, it may be that the railway track bend, an accident can cause. That's why there is kept a small gap between the joint of the railway track. This is the first effect of expansion of solid. Now let us see the next. See here in the diagram also you can see here gap is being given between railway track. If this gap is not provided, if this gap is not provided in the railway track, the railway track might bend, and due to this a heavy accident can occur. Now the next point, in large bridges, just now I have told you that the technique which we have studied just now on the wooden block, the same technique in large bridges. In making large bridges, one end is kept fixed and other rest on rollers, other rest on roller, just like the previous one. Here the roller was given, here the roller is kept, here you can see the roller, just like that roller is given. Now let us see the third one, fixing of an iron rim. If we are fixing iron rim in an wooden block, we keep the iron ring hot while fixing the wooden block. See, fixing of an iron rim on an wooden wheel of a bullock cart. All of us have seen wooden wheels of bullock cart and horse cart having iron rims. If we have seen bullock cart, we have seen the iron rims, and those iron rims are just kept over that wooden wheel. Now that iron rim is being provided by heating. See, the iron rims are fitted around the wooden wheel by the process of expansion on heating. How they are provided? They are first heated. The iron ring is first heated, and when the iron ring will get heat, it will start expanding, and then after it fits over the wooden wheel. Then when the temperature is normal, it takes the size of the wood, so that it should not come out from the wheel while it's in use. See, the iron rim is made slightly smaller than the wooden wheel. The iron rim, whatever rim which we are going to provide, this is slight smaller than the wooden wheel. Why? To get a fixed, to so that it can be fixed. And in the summer, if it expands, it should not come out from the wheel, so that accident could not occur. Now here you can see number fourth, loops are provided in metal pipeline to allow expansion. See, in the factories, hot water or other liquids are transferred from one place to another place through metal pipes. These metal pipelines are provided with loop, and loop expand the pipe and it contract the pipe. This is the main thing. The fifth point, you can see telephone wires sag in summer due to thermal expansion. Not only telephone wire, any type of wire, or the string which we are using for drying the clothes in our house, we can see that during summer time it slacks. The wire become like this, it slacks, and in winter again it becomes straight. Since in summer season heat is provided, heat energy is provided in that wire, so that's why it starts expanding and the size of the wire gets increases and it slacks down. And during the winter season it gets contracted and come in its normal stage. Now next is fixing of iron blade of a dining tool to a wooden handle. See, in a spade we are providing iron wooden handle and iron blade. Now this blade has been made by the help of contraction expansion. Here you can see fixing of iron blade of a digging tool to wooden handle. The iron blade of a soil digging tool is fixed to a wooden handle by the process of expansion. First this ring is this, here is a ring is there when where wooden handle will go inside. First this ring is being heated, and when this ring is heated it start expanding and the wooden handle is fixed there, and again the temperature will be normal, it will acquire the place so that the wooden handle should not come out from the that spade. Now these were the some of the characteristics of heat. Now let us see the next point. Next is change in state. First we have seen change in temperature, second we have seen change in size, in which we have studied so many things during thermal expansion. Now it's change in states. While heating, the state of matter can also change. As we have studied, there are three states of matter, that is solid, liquid, and the third state is gas. And we all know that water is the material which exists in all these three states. When we provide heat energy to this water, it will change its state from solid, liquid, and gas. So on heating, change of state may occur, that is a solid may change into liquid, a liquid may change into gas. It means solid can be changed into liquid and liquid can be changed into gas. We might have studied in chemistry also, when a solid substance changes into liquid is called melting. When a liquid substance changes into gas, it is called vaporization. Just like same, all these change in state process is just because of heating. We are providing heat energy to the body. Just like, let us take an example of this water only. Water in solid form is ice. Ice is the solid form of water. When we provide heat to ice, it starts melting and it comes to liquid state. When we provide heat energy to this liquid state, that means to water, it starts expanding and it changes its states from water to vapor, that is from liquid to gas. This is the third point in the effect of heat, that is change in state. The next is air expand on heating. As just now we have seen that solid expand on heating, now it's air, that is gases, it expands on heating. Here one diagram is given which will make us clear that how air expand on heating. Now see here, a boiling tube is taken and in the mouth of the boiling tube a balloon is being fixed. This boiling tube is filled with air. Now just now the air is not being heated up, that's why it is not expanding. Now in the second case, you can see this air, this test tube is being heated, being kept on the hot water. This test tube is kept in the hot water and the air which is inside it, inside the test tube, it starts expanding, and due to this expansion the balloon is getting inflated. This is the example to show that air expands on heating. Now let us move to the next topic, that is good conductor and poor conductor of heat. Just now we have studied so many things related to heat. This will be the last topic for today's video, and one more video you will get. In that video it will be completed. Now good conductor and poor conductor. Good conductor, it means that which allows heat to pass through them. Good conductor are those conductor which allow heat energy to pass through them, is called good conductor. Poor conductor, or you can say bad conductor, bad conductor are those conductor or those things, those object or those substance which do not allow heat energy to pass through them. Like good conductor, if we talk about all the metals are good conductor, it is written all the metals are good conductor of heat. For example, silver, copper, aluminum, iron, mercury are the good conductors of heat. Now if we talk about poor conductor, the poor conductor, we can say that poor conductors are plastic, wood, paper, cloth, leather, thermocol, rubber, these are the poor conductor of heat. It means that it does not allow the heat energy to pass through them properly. You can go through the each and every line of the book, so it should make it more clear to you. Now let us see what is the next topic. Next topic is uses of good conductor and poor conductor. This topic we will see in the next video. Until here, whatever I have given you, whatever um, lessons I have given you, you go through those topic and try to understand. And if you are unable to understand, once again you will see the videos and try to understand it. Okay, and we will meet in the next video. That will be the last video for this terminal.